finally, I mean, it's taken them long enough to do this. Robinhood finally filed for their IPO, and this is gonna be the most hyped up IPO of the entire year. Probably bigger than Coinbase, bigger than DoorDash last year, bigger than just about any other company. And they've been making some major moves. Some surprising things were revealed in their documents. So with the documents they filed with the SEC, it showed that they grew from 7.2 million users in 2020, March of 2020, to over 18 million users in March of 2021. On top of this, the other thing that happened with them was that the assets that they have under custody, so like how much money total is in their platform from people trading, went from 19 billion all the way up to $80 billion. They grew so rapidly. Other thing that's surprising about them, which is better than Uber, which is better than DoorDash, which is better than Coinbase, any tech company, is they were actually profitable in 2020. They were profitable. They had $7.45 million in net profit, net income on 950 or so $million in revenue. However, that all changed this year. This year, first quarter, while they had over 3x more revenue, they had over $500 million in revenue in the first quarter alone, which was more than half they did all last year. The thing to keep in mind, though, is that they lost 1.4 billion. So that growth, that user growth from 7.2 million up to 18 million users came at a big cost. A lot of this, they said, had to do with what was going on with GameStop and AMC, and the huge loss, the 1.4 billion, was because they had to do an emergency fundraising related losses to what happened with AMC. But either way, they're growing very rapidly, and I know a lot of people aren't really so confident in Robinhood. They don't like it so much because of what happened earlier in the year with GameStop and AMC. They halted trading with GameStop and AMC. But the thing to keep in mind is that the numbers don't lie. And what the numbers showed us is that despite everything going on with GameStop and AMC, despite people not liking what they did, they still grew from 7.2 million users all the way up until 18 million users. So that's something to keep in mind. In addition to this, most of their revenue came from options. They made a lot of their money from options trading, about 40%, 25% came from equities, and about 17% came from crypto. So most of their money came from options, second most was from equities, which are stocks, and the third most came from crypto. And the other thing is, on the documents right now, they said a couple of the risks for investing in them is that they've never had this much money under management. They've never had $80 billion under management, and they've never had 18 million users. So the risk is, can they handle all of this growth and be able to scale up with it and be able to operate with this much money, this many people? And if they can't, the problem is going to be with they may lose more money than originally expected. So just something that they have to keep in mind moving forward, because right now with Robinhood, if they're not able to scale up as they get more people, the problem is going to be that they're going to run into issues with growing too fast and the platform not being able to handle the increased growth. Hey, what's up? So that's going to be something in the future that they just have to keep an eye out on when they're continuing to scale up. One thing I do like about them, though, better than Coinbase, is that they do offer crypto, but the thing to keep in mind with crypto is they do offer crypto, but the thing that's different between them and Coinbase is Coinbase has very high transaction fees. So I like Robinhood in that sense, that even though they don't offer as many cryptos and they're not like a blockchain, they're not going to try and create a crypto app store like Coinbase is doing. The thing to keep in mind with Robinhood is that they don't have any commission fees. So when you start making bigger transactions, even small ones, those commission fees add up significantly over time. So I do like that about Robinhood. So despite all the negative news coming out about them, despite the risks of potentially them increasing, not being able to handle the growth that they're experiencing, I still really like the platform. And people, obviously the numbers don't lie, they're continuing to grow. So either way, that's what's going on with Robinhood. Stock ticker symbol is going to be HOOD, HOOD, probably one of the best stock ticker symbols out there. And they're going to be traded on the NASDAQ. So they finally filed their documents. It was getting a little bit delayed because of what was going on with all of their crypto business. They've been growing that very rapidly. And with the crypto portion of their business, they've been talking about developing a crypto wallet so people could send the money out of Robinhood, because right now if you buy crypto on Robinhood, you can't send it to other platforms. But ultimately they said that they filed the documents and the IPO should happen late 2021, if not sooner. So it's going to be one of the most hyped up IPOs of the year. A lot of people are going to be excited about it, more hyped up than Coinbase. And despite all the negative news behind Robinhood with AMC and with GameStop, I think bottom line is people are still going to want to be a part of this company, because ultimately their main mission when they first started was commission-free trading, empowering retail investors, empowering the little guy. And even though they had some issues with that in the past, I think ultimately it'll be a good sign and help them continue to grow in the future, because the numbers don't lie. And they went from 7 million users to 18 million users, from $19 billion under in custody to 80 billion. The numbers don't lie. Things are looking pretty good. And the stock ticker symbol for them is going to be HOOD. So let me know what you guys think of it. But I thought we'd just try something a little different. Do a video. I'm at a place called Stone Mountain in Georgia. So we could do videos at new places. We could always bring some other people in it and just ask people what they think about stocks as well. I'm thinking about doing that. When I talk about, let's say, NEO or Robinhood or Tesla, we could ask just random people what they think about the stocks if they invest in it. But let me know what you guys think. If you like this sort of video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.